So
it's now recording. If you can see record on the top left, it's recording. If you want to pause it, and it's the button, it should say record top left.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we got on this end, obviously, is your hitch. Obviously, we need to change your tow ball. The reason why we need to do that, if you see this here, this overhangs the bottom of the hitch. Over a period of time, especially if you go quite a tight turn, that starts grinding over the top of that.
Right.
Starts disturbing that.
Right.
That can end up cracking, and you end up with obviously damaged hitch, which obviously you don't want because they're obviously expensive.
Right.
Not necessarily the hitch is going to come off the ball, but it's going to damage that.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a stabiliser hitch. If on the older car, you used to have the bar down the side of it, you know, the leaf spring. That replaces that. What it does is uses friction on the tow ball. So the tow ball needs to be grease free, so it needs to be dry, obviously paint free, which obviously will fit another one, they'll take the paint off. Okay. Breakaway cable, you happy with what that does?
Yeah.
Yeah. Handbrake, you may have had a button on the last one, this hasn't. All you do is push it down, and all you do is pull it up.
Right.
Okay. Obviously jockey wheel and
Yeah.
clamp will be somewhat similar.
Yeah.
13 pin electrics, obviously you haven't got. You've got the 2.7, so now they come with 13 pin.
Ah.
So you're going to need an adapter to operate, so they can operate on your lights.
Right.
Okay. This is the compressor startup.
They got those in the shop as well, presumably.
Yeah. What we got here is ATC. I don't know if you had that on your, probably definitely not had that on your previous van.
No.
Well, it's a trailer control, so obviously it detects the movement of like snaking. What it will do is apply the brake slowly on the caravan, that is. It's operating off the electrics off your car, so obviously you need that grey one connected, otherwise it won't be operating. It will do a self-test. When you plug it in the electrics in, you'll hear it do a self-test manually. And then what will happen is you'll get an indicator light here. If it's green, obviously, okay, ready to go. If it's flashing green, it hasn't quite completed its test. So normally from moving from here to say the gate 100 yards or so, that will go solid green. If it goes red, obviously problem. Thank God that compressor stopped. If it goes red, obviously problem. What you can do is disconnect your electrics from your car, give it a few seconds and plug it back in, see if it resets. If it doesn't reset, you may still be able to travel with it without the system working. So you just need to move it first. If it moves, obviously the brakes have been applied. If it's flashing red, likelihood it has applied the brakes. Again, you can try and disconnect and reconnect, see if it will reset. Again, see if the van will move. If the van will move, you can travel with it. Again, system won't be working. Or obviously brakes are on, then obviously it's a problem. So every time you've got the red light, you're going to need an engineer to at least check it over.
Oh, right.
Either reset it or see if there's any faults there.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Happy with that bit?
Yep.
Okay, gas locker. On your previous one, you may have had a regulator which is attached to the actual bottle. This one actually is attached to the caravan. Okay, you can see that there. You can operate butane or propane off that particular regulator. What you're going to need is a pigtail like this. This is mine. We've obviously got our gas connected to it at the moment. You need a pigtail to operate on whichever gas you're using. Okay, so if it's propane or butane, the blue or the red.
Right. Blue, yeah.
Blue. So you're going to need a pigtail that's going to operate to that. So it just clips on the top, I assume, the cylinder you've got. Okay?
No, it screws into the side.
Screw into the side type, is it? Right. So you're going to need one of them to operate on obviously your gas.
Okay.
So you're happy at the front end of the gas locker?
Yeah, yeah. I'm just
Not
totting.
a lot different, obviously. Right, so this is where your water goes in. Obviously, Acrol, obviously we've got filled.
Yeah.
So we've got two inlets. One, you see that says direct to tap. And the other one that says direct to tank. So you've got an onboard tank as well as your hot water tank. So if you imagine an Acrol, roughly the same size as an Acrol inside there. So you've got a freshwater tank and your hot water tank. So if you want to use it as you would have before, straight from the Acrol into your system, you can do that, which is through the direct to tap. If you want to fill your tank and operate using a tank on board, obviously you need to fill it. So that plugs into that one there.
Right.
Okay, so all that will do is just fill your tank. I'll show you on the buttons inside how to do that. Okay, so what you could do is have the equivalent of having two Acrols. So you've got one outside, one inside. You can obviously fill your inboard tank first, then go and fill your Acrol, then connect it back to there.
Right.
So then especially if you're going to use a shower on board, so you can use the one up, then switch to the other one, and obviously continue. You've got nearly 80 litres of water to play with.
Right.
Okay. Battery locker. Once you've got our battery connected and the electrics connected as well, obviously you're going to need a battery to operate it. Obviously, 240 connection obviously is there. So obviously make sure you connect your.
Does it not come with a battery?
No, not even the brand new ones don't come with a battery.
Good God.
Okay.
Right.
So, right. And then you've also got an aerial point in there as well.
Right.
Okay, so if you want to connect to external aerial satellite,
Yeah.
you can plug that in there.
I never
Okay.
noticed if there's one on the roof or not.
Yeah, there is a
There
roof
is one.
aerial as
Oh,
well.
there
Yeah.
is, okay.
And you've also got an aerial which is for your radio.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, some people will connect to satellite.
Right.
You'll have a portable dish or whatever.
Okay.
Or you can on some of the super pitches, they may have the aerial point to that, so you can
Yes.
connect to that.
Okay.
Obviously in the areas where slightly worse signal. Right, this here, I'm not sure what heating, you probably had carver heating on your last one. This is your boiler vent.
Right.
Okay, there's no cover or anything to take off. Obviously you won't have that on the carver anyway. Wastewater outlet, so you've got two outlets, one from your
Yeah.
kitchen sink, one from your bathroom.
Right.
Toilet, flush tank.
Right.
Flush tank reservoir, so obviously you pink chemical water in there. Waste tank. To get that out, all you do is just lift that orange lever there. It should slide out easy.
Yeah.
We've got
Oh,
wheels, you've got a handle obviously for
That's better.
easy carting away to be emptied. So
Yeah.
I should think the mechanism itself
It's the same.
is
Yeah.
exactly the same, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The drain for your flush tank, obviously
got
for
it,
winter, make sure you are draining it, is on this little plastic
Yeah.
ledge here.
Yeah.
You've got that pipe there.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah.
Drain the last little bit using that.
Yeah.
Obviously you can flush out the system
Okay.
using the flush. Okay. Right, if you like to come around and just line yourself on the cable and the gas hose. Obviously got this bit of storage access there, obviously right at the back of the van, so be very careful you're not putting lots of heavy weight in there.
This is the underbed.
Yeah, so that's
Right.
right. You've got lots
Yeah.
of storage on there. Obviously keep it fairly light and obviously light and bulky.
Is this a good airtight seal?
Yep.
Yeah.
Obviously make sure that's shut when you're travelling. Right, this is very important that you check your wheel nuts each time you go away. Just tell you on your plate down here. So alloy is 130 Newton meters.
Yeah.
There's steel setting also there, but obviously you want the alloy.
Yeah.
So making sure you are checking them regularly.
Yeah.
I tend to do that before each time I go away, making sure that they are.
Do you
they are
caravan
checked.
yourself?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got my torque wrench. I will check them before you leave.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Keys. So big keys do the door. So big key and a spare. Whichever one you want as a spare.
Yeah.
Then little keys do lockers. So
Right.
again, one as a spare.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Tools. It has full. Yeah. I can't talk this morning. It has also got an alarm. So these are the alarm fobs. What you got on the alarm fob is a torch. This is the top button.
Yeah.
To set the alarm is the second button down. So all you do is press it once. One
Okay.
beep on.
Yeah.
You see the side markers also come on.
Yeah.
Press it again. 2 beeps. It's off.
Right.
Okay. This will also switch the awning light on and off via the fob.
Okay.
Okay. And you can also switch it on manually by the door here.
Yeah.
But if you do that, you can't switch it off on the fob.
Right.
Okay. So if you switch it on manually,
I'm going to switch it off manually.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
If you switch it on with your fob, you can switch it on
Yeah.
or off with the fob.
Okay. Right.
Okay. Right. If you'd like to go back inside. Oh. Before we go back, I forgot about these.
Yeah.
240 outlet. Gas barbecue outlet.
Oh, right. Good.
Okay.
What's the connection on that gas barbecue outlet?
I think it's the. I'm not sure if it comes with it or not. We'll have a look in the pack.
Right. Yeah.
It's like a tap that you've put into it.
Right.
And you turn that and it switches it on and off. Obviously coming off the gas which you've got connected to your
Yeah. Right.
front of your van.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That could be tricky.
Right, if you'd like to go inside, I'll just get my.
Front or rear?
As you can hear the radio blaring away. I'll just do that before, and then I can switch it off so it's not distracting me. I was going to guess it was in that one. Right. Obviously volume. If you've got dimmer on it as well.
Yeah.
Search goes through tuner
Okay.
or auxiliary.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know which one's the band. Oh, obviously that's the band one. Okay, so FM,
Yeah.
medium wave. Well, used to have long wave. Obviously, they're not long wave anymore. Not anymore. I don't know if there's any actually radio stations on there anyway. Then you've got your obviously
Foreign.
search there, that side there.
Yeah.
And you've got a single play CD with the eject button there,
Right.
and you can eject the radio off
Right.
front of it there if you want to.
Okay.
The on off is just press and hold that one.
Yeah.
Switching it off. Okay.
Yeah. So one is it quick push is mute and hold is off.
Yeah,
Usual.
that's
So
it, yeah.
right. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So just above our heads, obviously this is going to be slightly different than your last one. This is your
Yes.
control panel.
This is going to be the
That's
tricky
it.
bit.
It's reasonably straightforward. He says I'm doing it every day. So at the moment, control panel's asleep. Obviously, you can see lights and everything else is on. I can press any button just to light it up. So that's your 12-volt master switch. So obviously, you need to switch that on when you come into your van when you're using it.
All right.
Water pump is switched on at the moment, so that's just a switch. 240 connected, leisure battery connected. If I press the view levels, that will tell you the level of the battery. So at the moment it's 14 volts, that's because it's going through a charger, and your fresh water tank, which is 0 at the moment.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
And that is your fill tank button.
Right.
Okay, which I'll explain that a bit more in a minute. Okay, so are you happy with that?
Yeah, I think so.
Reasonably straightforward.
Right.
Okay. So the first thing we normally do is when you come in your van is get your water system up and running. Okay, so there's obviously drainage points obviously need to be closed before you start switching water pump on.
Yeah.
And also before you switch your water pump on, make sure taps are in the correct position, because you can see where that can go.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously off. So make sure they're all off as well. Obviously same in the bathroom. There's a drain just underneath where you're sitting. So if you're going to use the onboard tank, obviously you need to. There's a yellow drain switch here. So that will probably be slightly different. You see that there?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So that is your drain for your onboard tank.
Right, yeah.
Okay, for your boiler is in the bottom of the wardrobe. So there's another one very similar to that in here. See that down there? So that's your boiler.
Right,
And that down there is that yellow lever. You see
Yellow.
that? Yeah.
right.
Obviously that needs to be in a closed position. So that will drain your hot water system and your rest of your taps.
Yeah.
That one at the front there is just for your tank.
And they both need draining down before you move.
Yeah.
Right.
And definitely for winter.
Yes.
Okay, so open them up and
Yeah.
open all the taps up.
Yeah.
That is obviously to drain out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah.
So right,
Right.
so we can now get. Obviously, we've made sure everything's closed. We can get water in. So water pump on. Okay, when it starts up, even if you're not going to use the fresh water tank, it will still make a noise. Just to let you know, that's the noise to say it's empty.
Oh,
Okay.
right, okay.
So
yeah,
what we're
yeah.
going to do now, I'll shut that up. So what we're going to do now is just operate the system as you would have done in your previous van without the onboard tank. So just get the air out of the system like you would have done before. So open the tap up, get the air out, obviously be splutting away. Fill your hot water tank to the hot side of your tap. Exactly the same. Obviously it would have been popping away with air because obviously I've primed it already.
Yeah.
Right.
So pop, pop, pop. Obviously once you've got a solid
They
stream
can
of water,
splatter everywhere,
yeah,
don't
that's it.
they?
Yeah. Sometimes you come out with such force.
I
Yeah.
know, you drench your
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, if you can see the steam coming off that, obviously it's not instant heat. So I have had everything up and running to make sure it
Yes,
works.
yes.
Okay, do the same with each tap. As you can hear the pump running,
Yeah. Okay,
and just switched
yeah,
off.
yeah.
It works on pressure. Okay, so there's no little electric switch inside your tap, which you may have had on your previous one. So it works on pressure. So you need to get all that air out. If you don't, the air it will allow the pump to continue until that's obviously pressurised.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Are you
Right,
listening?
yeah.
Because
See-
this is
Yeah.
your,
Yeah.
this is your
This is your
part.
part.
No, that's okay.
You still
Yeah.
got to know it as well, because if he's doing it wrong, you can tell him off.
Yeah.
Right, so
that's true.
you're happy to get the water in the system,
Yeah,
okay?
mhm.
So that's your normal running of what you've would have done before.
Okay.
To use the onboard tank, okay? Right, so to fill it, obviously you've
Yeah.
got the exterior connections. So
Right.
the top one,
Yeah.
you've got the fill tank button. So you press that will start putting water into your tank.
Right.
Okay, keep an eye on it. So every now and again, press the view levels to see where your freshwater tank level is up to. It won't automatically switch off. Okay.
Right.
If you overfill it, it'll just overflow onto the ground outside.
Right.
So you've got to keep an eye on it. And when it's full, or obviously it starts overflowing, you switch the fill tank button off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, well, under normal circumstances, I suppose you generally just run it straight through
Yeah.
to the taps. Do you
It's-
bother with the onboard tank?
Some people do, some people don't. It's up to you. It's
Yeah,
totally up to you if you don't want to use it. Some people don't.
Yeah, but it's handy if you
In the winter, maybe
Yeah,
advantage,
where
as
stuff
in.
like- yeah.
If you fill that up, if you go away in the extreme weather, like some people do, you can fill that tank, then disconnect your Akerol outside, bring the pump in, so you've got
Right.
onboard water, which is obviously insulated because it's inside the van.
Right. I see. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there heating? Some sort of heating in the van?
No? Yes.
I noticed you don't get the fires there.
Yes,
or
yes,
do
yes.
you?
No, there's no fires. This is central heating
Yeah.
on this van, which I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so to operate between, if you're going to either use the Akerol or the onboard tank, there's this yellow lever switch here. Okay, you see that's pointing in the general direction of where your taps are or your bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's an info note here to say which way it needs to be. So if
Right.
it's pointing horizontally,
Yeah.
that means it's using the Akerol from outside. If you
Right.
want to use the onboard tank, you need to turn it so it's facing down. Okay?
Right,
So
okay.
that will draw water from the onboard tank. That will fill your hot water tank, which is obviously over there,
Yeah.
and your tap system.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
But if you're going to use the Akerol, it just wants to be pointing that direction down the van.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay? Happy with
Right.
that?
Yeah. I think so.
Right. So Other things we got, obviously, while we're here, obviously.